Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Wednesday. Please smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. So we just want to see what's really happening on the market. If you want to join the team, you know what to do. You can just contact me, and the prices are like this: it's $150 lifetime mentorship and $20, which is monthly, and $35 signal system. Very strong, powerful system that you can get out there for only $35. So if you want those one of the services, you can just let me know as quick as possible. If you want my contacts, you know what to do. Just WhatsApp me or Telegram me. It's where you can find me, right? Get funded with Traders Central to kickstart your trading career and make the profit that you deserve, and you will get access to TradingView, my FX book, and many more, and enjoy Traders Central ecosystem and so much more on their marketplace. Link in my description. Check the link, then you will start to enjoy more of the funding. Thanks. So what's happening on, I want to reduce this. What's happening actually on German 30 or German 40 or DAX? What's really happening here is, guys, the market mostly will create this type of a move. Firstly, we had a downtrend, which means the market was going up. When the market changes the trend, don't expect the market to go crazy like this. Mostly the market is aware that we know that mostly when the market breaks out of this, most of the time the market will start by consolidating before pushing up. And mostly, even if we were waiting, even if maybe you saw the market here, you might find that you did not make much because you thought maybe the market was giving you some fake breakouts. But at the moment, you can see that the market is still creating some sort of ranging market, pushes up, ranging market, and the market will continue doing something like that. Once 2 weeks or 5 or maybe let's say a month after, we will get the market around this area, and you will still be surprised. Why? Because the market will create moves like this, a sort of a ranging market, then it will pushes up like this, range market, pushes up, range, something like that. So while you're still waiting for a perfect move or a perfect entry, sometimes you're going to miss this type of moves because the market acts like it doesn't want to push up. But when we look, we see, oh, this thing is actually on an uptrend. Or what you can do maybe to get this right, you can just do something like this. Have your trend lines ready. Have something like this. Something like this. Even if this doesn't connect with other, maybe these points, whatever, just make sure that you have that, just to remind you that, you know what, this thing is on an uptrend. You can see that this thing is still pushing up, even if it doesn't come here and move like this, but we all know that we are on an uptrend. So this type of a move here, it also happened here. You can see that here. So we expect a very crazy breakout. Then we're going to see the market creating something like this, something like that. Then it's where you're going to see, oh, this thing is actually pushing to the upside. Remember, this type of moves, you can easily miss them. So what you can do is always maybe have something like this. If you won't be around the market as often, have something like this as a buy pending order. Then you know when the market is going to break that resistance, you will be in a very nice trade. If the market is going to break here, we know that we're going to be in a very nice trade. We can't think about any sell at the moment, unless if the market maybe comes back. We don't really have a perfect trend line, but if the market breaks this area that we have here as a support, if the market breaks that and pushes lower, it's where we can say maybe the market is changing the direction. Maybe it's time to do what? It's time to sell. But at the moment, At the moment, we all see that the market is actually creating a very nice bullish momentum. Then we supposed to do what? We supposed to wait for nice buy. I think the market is creating that. If maybe you are an aggressive trader, some of them they already entered around this area. They're just waiting for the market to push the upside. Simple as that. Simple as that. So let's push to the next one. Which one is this? Okay, now we are on gold. Let me go back a little bit. Okay, we are on gold. So on gold also, on gold you can see that the market was also pushing to the upside. Now the market is trying to do what? To go lower. Why? Because the market is been aggressively going up. So it means so many people now are selling what? Gold. That's why we see the market pushing up. And there's so much stuff that is going on, the new political news and stuff like that. We talked about that every day. So I hope you understand what's really happening. But with the analysis, if maybe we can say, let's try to forget about what's really happening, we can easily see that we have an area where the market respected. So that area now it's acting as what? As a support, because I can see the market came there and it seems like the market is respecting that. So what's really happening is maybe the market wants to create another form of a trend. Maybe it wants to create something like this. Then after we will see the market breaking, going lower, or maybe the market might break and push to the upside. Mostly when the market ranges, it wants to create something. When the market ranges like this, the market will end up pushing higher or maybe pushing lower. So that's what we have at the moment. So I don't see any, maybe something that I can say I can take a trade on gold. I see something like this. Yeah, maybe you can say if the market, let's maybe go on a bit smaller time frame. Let's say if maybe on maybe we might find something very nice. Okay, we might say, okay, if maybe the market is going to break out of this, maybe we can say let's take a trade. But I can advise people to wait. I think this thing might still go lower. The best thing that you can do is to wait for a perfect, not even perfect, wait for a solid structure that you can connect your lines nicely, then you can able to take that trade. That doesn't mean that you will always be right if you even wait, but most of the time you're going to make profit if you keep waiting. If you just wait, sometimes we lose just because we don't know how to wait. We always want to make money, you see. You can still make money by trading once a week or twice a week than someone who trade 10 times, loses money now and then tomorrow they make money, they lose this. So you're just going up and down like a wave. So instead of you going up nicely or with a progressive like uptrend move, you can still go slow like this. But we can see that this rejection here, it's where you're lost. But where you're lost, it's not that much because you were keeping the wave of pushing up was very, very, very strong. I hope you get the idea that I'm trying to show you there. If not, it's your problem. If you don't understand, it's fine. You don't have to understand everything, right? So now we are on US oil, right? So on US oil, let me remove this. On US oil, what I see is I see that the market is actually pushing up. Let me go on a 4-hour time frame. Why we go on a 4-hour time frame? Because this type of moves here, we need to see them nicely. We need to see them fit on the screen nicely because these moves were aggressive. So we need to see exactly what really happened. So what really happened actually here is the market was going up and we had some very, very nice support area, as you can see around this area. But at the moment, we see a very, very, very strong uptrend. So what's really happening is we have some sort of trend here. And every time we have this type of rejections, the market will then push up. Rejection, push up, rejection, we expect the market to do what? To push up. I'm expecting the market to do that. Why? Because the market won't just go straight like that. Sometimes, yes, that might happen, but we're still going to get some small rejection, small rejection, small rejection. And that shows that, you know what, if the market doesn't come here, maybe to respect the previous high, it shows us that this thing is way, way too strong on that bullish momentum. Russia invasion, Russian invasion, whatever, that is still going to push oil to the upside. You see, simple as that. Even if the market still sells off, but we still expect the market to go way too high. You see. So what we can do at the moment is let's look for some sort of rejections, which I think at the moment already there is this type of rejection here. You can see this is a nice rejection, and already we see the market pushing up. I'm expecting it to push even higher before we see another rejection, and it will keep doing something like that. Simple as that. So I hope maybe you understood, unless if maybe it takes a break here and break our support area, we can say, you know what, around this area it's fine, maybe we can look for another buy if this support is not broken. But if maybe it's broken, it's where we can say it's time to do what, to sell, because the market broke our trend. You don't need to trade every day. Sometimes you need to wait. You just need to inspect. Sometimes you just need to be that person who just watch and not act. So now we are on US30. So US30 actually yesterday just did not move the way we thought, but NASDAQ did not disappoint, and NASDAQ really pushed very nicely. So what do we see? Let me remove this so that this chart can be very nice. Let me trying to reduce the slides here. So what I'm trying to show you here is we were on this downtrend. It's fine, everyone can see that. But after that, we can see that, you know what, now the market, it's pushing to the upside, and it's creating this type of, I want to show you something. It's creating this higher highs and higher lows. But if you don't see that, sometimes you are in trouble. So now the market is creating something like this. So just know that just because the market is creating one wave push up, one wave push up, it doesn't mean that maybe the market won't push up. So what is really happening here is it's something like this. It's something like this. I want to show you something. You should learn something, obviously. So what's really happening here is sometimes the market will create one wave, push lower, go to the upside, push lower, go to the upside. So sometimes the market might create twice, because this type of a move, it's a rejection, but sometimes the market might create some sort of rejection, some sort of a rejection before pushing up again. So this is what I see happening here. What I see is the market might be creating similar thing. The market might be creating something like this, but here 1, 2, and this can still reach around this area before pushing up. That is also possible. So we should look at both sides, but at the moment we reached this resistance there, and now we are on resistance. So what can you do on that? So it's two options. If the market respects this area, I'm not even thinking about selling here. Why? Because the market is still on bullish. Yes, sometimes the market will reject, but where is actually the market going? Even if we see the market rejection, just look how many times is 1, 2, 3 times where the market rejected. But where is the market going? Even if we see these rejections, but the overall move of the market is still pushing up. We had some small rejection, but the direction is pushing up. Small rejection, the direction is still pushing up. So it means they don't really count much. It's just where we need to get the entries. It's where we're supposed to get our entries nicely. So here I'm expecting the market, maybe it might push lower, or maybe it might break this area. We need to get in the market around this area. Small breakout, we in the trade, something like that. So if the market is going to push to the upside, we can say around this area we're going to get into trade, and the market might keep pushing up. Why we want to buy? It's because the market is pushing up. We are on an uptrend. We follow the trend. We don't go against the traffic. We don't go against the trend. Simple as that. If you confuse yourself, then it's your problem. Then the market will make you to pay, and mostly they pay. Even us, we still pay. If you don't follow the rules, one way or another, the market will make sure that you pay. You see. So let's move to the next one. I hope you understand, guys. If you really enjoy this type of analysis, whatever, you can smash that subscribe button. You can smash that subscribe button. Let's see. Okay, now we are on NASDAQ. So NASDAQ is also trying to create this similar move, even if maybe some of you don't see this. So let me just clear this out. It's no longer valid. Sometimes we don't really have to hold things which are old enough because they will push us. They'll just confuse us. So what's really happening here is we can see that the market is also repeating similar moves. You can see here. That's how the market moves actually. That's how the market moves. You won't get it right every time. But what I love is you will able to identify that even if maybe you did not get into trade, or even if maybe you took a loss, but after that you will able to identify that, oh, I missed this. Next time I'm not going to miss this. So what's really happening here is you can see here it's a resistance. So this is what I was talking about. One step going down, then the market tried to reject but pushed up. One step push up. We expect the market to do the same thing even here, to do. Actually, the market mostly respect the previous high. Sometimes the market won't, but mostly the market will. So even here, we still expect one move before pushing up. You can see here it's one move before pushing up, one move before pushing up. This one was very strong. So even here, we might have some small rejection. Some they will sell, and then when they forgot, the market will just go against them. So the best thing that you can do is let's try to let the market reach this area. When the market reaches this area, it's where we can have our trade. And if maybe you are in the trade, just know that the market might still come back around here. I already showed you how this things works. The market might come back around this area and create maybe double moves like that before pushing up. So you should be careful when the market, if you entered around this area, you should be careful when the market reaches this area. Yes, there is a possibility that the market might push, break this resistance and start to push to the upside. That is something that might happen, but don't be that guy who don't want to miss. Sometimes you just need to miss those type of moves. Sometimes they will happen without you. So it's not like it's everything has to circulate around you. Sometimes we get this type of moves. Sometimes we just want to check. 5 minutes later, when you check, you'll find that only one candlestick created this type of a move, and you were not on the market. Those things happen. Sometimes we get those type of moves and we eat. Sometimes we lose. Sometimes we take the wrong direction. So the best thing that you can do is risk management. It's everything. They shouldn't lie to you and say use bigger lot size, use multiple positions. Yes, they will make you money if the market is in your favor. But what I know is no one will be know the direction of the market like 100%. You see, no one will know that. You see, so but we all lose, and we also recover. So this is part of investment. So if I can just get deeper on that, Meta platform, or maybe let's say just Facebook. You know how much they lost last month? I think it's this month. Yeah, I think it's last month, February. They lost almost 20. I think it's 26 billion with a B. Billion. But that doesn't make them like to quit and say, you know what, this thing is too much. And when we say 26 billion, there's so many people who invested in that. So it shows that people, they lose a lot of money and they still invest. Just because maybe they lost 20-something billion last month, it doesn't mean that people, they will never buy their shares or their stocks. They will still do that. So when it comes to us retail traders, when people lose, or maybe let's say I gave you a signal and you lost, people, they act like they know someone who just gives people signals that they don't ever lose. There's nothing like that. We should be like realistic. It takes time. Meta platform or Facebook, they're still going to recover that. Those people who invested that, they're still going to recover that. The only issue is when you want to make money every day. This thing, it's a long run, it's a journey. It's not like maybe where you just go today, then you reach where you go. No, this thing should be long term. Actually, I think the day trading thing just messed our mind up, because this thing should be a part of investment. We are investing, so don't expect to make money every day. People, they expect to make money after 20 years, 30 years of their investment. You just put your $10, then you expect to make that 100,000 today. Then that is the problem. That is the problem. That's why 85% of people always lose money in the market, is because they go all in. They say we risk everything. Yeah, risk everything. If maybe we will see if maybe in 20 years we will be around here. I mean, like financially. So you might be here, yeah, but few of them they will be lucky, but most of them they will be out. You see, because sometimes you can make a lot of money. Then when you risk all, you risk everything, and by that time when you don't have enough time and money to recover, you end up selling things, and that can change the way you see things and the way you live, and that can mess you up. So just try to, I don't know, I'm not like like I'm not a financial advisor, but just try like to take things slow. Things are not just easy as people they say they are easy, but just try. Yes, people they can make very crazy amount of money, but out of 10 only one can do that. Out of 100 only two can do that, or three. So out of 100 or 1,000 maybe 5 can do that. So think twice. The best thing that you can do is to try to have the skill. Try to have the skill before you jump on to do other things. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. I hope you smashed that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Yeah, I hope you're going to have a very, very great day or a week or a year. We're going to have some profits. Not overnight, but we're going to have some very, very nice profits. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. Bow. To join our winning team, get VIP signals for only $150. You pay once, then you're done. It's lifetime. And also you can get MT4 and MT5 signal indicator, which is going to provide you with the signals. Bye.